Somebody take Grandma to the bowling alley because that was a slow roll.
Worst slow roll in history.
It's been a long time since I did one of these. Raising UTG.
In this hand, we're going to sweat with David Van Plu.
What'd you do? Call me? Attaboy. None of that crazy stuff.
So we know Vamps has queens,
Good call.
but we don't know what Negreanu is raised under the gun with.
And under the gun, we do have to pay it a little bit of respect. By calling, we get to deceive. Right now, we're mostly repping suited connectors and pocket pairs.
There's a king-high flop. Negreanu continues for 4,200.
King didn't have to hit him.
What I used to call the ace-queen flop. It comes king 8-3 or king 8-4, king 8 deuce when I had ace-queen. Back in the day when I played limit hold'em. Couldn't fold.
Van Plu calls. And there's another king on the turn.
I like that king a little bit more than the first one. It's harder for Daniel to have one, plus he just checks, so I think we can bet this if we want.
Van Plu does bet 9,000.
9?
Daniel Negreanu calls. We go to the river.
Gulp. I'm suspicious of what Daniel can call here with that we're actually beating.
5 of clubs. Flush just got there.
Not a good card for us. It also eliminates all but a few of the hands we could have been beating.
Action's been checked to Van Plu. He could just check behind.
Going for the thin value that was happening right here. With like 2 jacks or something stupid, or you got... What do you have? 2 jacks or pocket 8s. 8's full, that would be good.
When Daniel starts talking, it feels like he's looking for a check, so maybe we just bet small.
How much is it?
20,000.
Yeah, that wasn't small.
You don't have the king of clubs, so that means you don't have kings with a flush draw. So you either, only hand that beats me is 8's full, or if you floated and then made the flush. So I don't think I can throw it away. But you're not bluffing. Maybe you have king queen. I gotta call you.
You're a king, then it wins.
Yeah.
Daniel does have a king. Ace king.
Somebody take Grandma to the bowling alley because that was a slow roll.
Andrew Chen will be first to speak. Nice. Pocket kings.
Nice picking up kings under the gun. Usually some action to follow behind, hopefully.
He raises to 34,000. Bahadir Kilakeza has 7-8 suited.
Oh boy. Kilakazer hates chips, apparently.
Go on.
He calls. Action folded around to Andre Murat. Jack 9 in the small blind. He'll fold. Andreas Vlachos in the big blind. 10-6 suited. He'll pass. So Chen goes heads up to the flop against Kilakeza. Out of position, but with the betting lead.
And also the monster favorite.
Oh, flop better, Kilakeza.
I'm just kidding. Kilakazer loves chips. Gross flop for Andrew Chen. Super wet board. He's never going to be able to give Kilakazer credit.
He checks to Kilakeza.
He knows there's a good chance Kilakazer will blast off here.
The German bets 90,000.
Now all of a sudden he's got a hand. Notice he's betting almost full pot. Gotta wonder if Andrew's going to notice this. It's also just so easy to be semi-bluffing this board with a draw or some kind of combo draw.
Chen shoves. And one presumes that Kilakazer is going to call.
He's only got the second nuts, James.
What's he doing?
Last one?
No.
I call it.
Finally. Kilakazer, an 83% favorite to double up for Andrew Chen.
Very unfortunate flop for Andrew. Kilakazer only has to dodge 3 queens, otherwise he's going to double up.
Same outs needed for Chen with 1 card to come.
Can barely believe it.
No queen.
Yes.
Nice hand, sir.
Instead, a set for Andrew Chen, but Kilakazer straight holds.
You're right, he had the flush draw.
Ha!
Nice eye roll, Andy. Shake it off.
Nice.
Got a blind-on-blind confrontation here. Artem Litvinov with kings in the small blind just calls.
Litvinov getting trickier than the Rainbow Road stage in Mario Kart.
Van Plu checks his option with 8-10 suited. Flops a pair and a flush draw. Litvinov bets 1,500.
Now Vamps could raise, but with a hand this strong, sometimes you don't want to risk getting a fold. No danger of that.
Van Plu calls and hits his flush on the turn, the 3 of spades. Litvinov has the king of spades in his hand. He could make a bigger flush with another spade on the river. He bets again, 2,800. And once again, Van Plu just calls.
Calling to make sure the river isn't terrible and to see if Litvinov will put in another bet with a good hand.
A blank on the river, the 4 of diamonds.
And it looks like Litvinov is going to put in another bet.
Van Plu only has around 19,000 behind. Litvinov bets a healthy percentage of that, 6,800.
I don't see how Vamps can do anything but shove. I think just calling is a mistake.
If you want to go all in, don't wait, I call. I promise you. You said all in, I quickly call. Because you have short stack.
Already hasn't slept for days. I think he just wants to move things along.
Vamps doesn't do anything in a hurry.
I would also like to move things along. I think Litvinov's speech may have actually convinced David he's super strong.
Please not slow roll me if you go all in. Because I have a... I promise you, if you say all in, I call. Quickly call. You can call or fold or call or all in.
It's a fair question.
Much like Free Willy, Daniel not a huge fan of the tank.
Thank you. Oh, it's not. Oh, okay. Don't worry. Please, thinking. Don't worry. Sorry. because if this guy said me, I thinking call or fold, I am sit down and don't worry. 10 minutes, 20, 1 hour. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Slow roll, yeah.
Van Plu all in, the insta call, and Litvinov not happy.
Just a slow roll.
I don't think it was a slow roll.
You're acting so strong, it put me off.
Я быстро закалил. Таращишься на меня. Ну, чистый клоун, ну, таращишься. Понятно, что флешак вот я же говорю, что я не выкину уже пас. Добавить 6, там, 8 тысяч. Сидит, исполняет на меня. Таращит свои сделки. Таращит.
Stay out of it, Daniel.
Чистый клоун, я тебе говорю. Чистый клоун.
Just the cool. I'm not trying to waste time.
Слушай, да я не понимаю, по-английски можешь мне ничего не говорить. Я же сказал, что ты клоун уже. Тебя переведут потом, сказать переведут.
You think he liked Vamp's play?
I don't think there were many compliments in that speech.
Такие, как ты исполнял, ты еще когда не родился, он Вова уже в карты играл. А ты нам рассказываешь свои 25 лет.
All right, this is getting a little out of line, but it is hilarious.
Vamps may be an EPT champion, but I can assure you he is on Litvinov's list.
I'm pretty sure none of that was good. I don't speak Russian, but I got the vibe.
Oh, look at this. Oh, I haven't seen a slow roll in a while, Joe.
I'm not surprised, mate. This is normal.
Correct me if I'm wrong. He has pocket kings, she has pocket sixes, and he's pondering the call. Is that right?
That's what it looks like to me.
Just want to confirm before I go to town on this guy, because that's not cool. Mikhail, I'm sure you're a nice guy, but you can't do that. He called and shows. Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
I'm going to back up here, Joe. What are your thoughts?
I'm embarrassed. I've got nothing else to say.
And amazingly, Sam Abernathy has a smile on her face. I think that's pretty harsh.
The situation is what it is.
Given the stakes, though.
How about a 6? How about a 6 ball?
The flop, a queen.
How about a 6 ball?
A 10 and a 9. So, pretty cruel flop. Goodness. My goodness. The turn, a 10 of hearts. So, Sam Abernathy is now facing elimination in a very uncomfortable and, well, not a classy style. And just when I said that, I looked and there was a 6 on the river, and incredible. Incredible.
The poker gods have spoken.
Oh, well.
Darius Sahato with pocket kings in the small blind.
Morning.
Shoves. Action back on the original razor, And Pagano's going to Hollywood a bit here, but you know he's going to fold.
Not too long.
Okay, call. Call. I mean, what do you do when you have aces and you're facing an all-in? I know what you do. You call a timeout.
Germany's called timeout. Okay, so who called the timeout? Cornels or Heitman?
Okay, I'm just going to pause it here for a second because I actually remember this hand very clearly from when we did the live stream. And I think that the TV edit has been a little bit nice there to Cornels because the way I remember it, Cornels turns around, signals the timeout, and Jan Heitman then responds and goes, oh, timeout. Let's go back and talk about it. They've cut the TV show in such a way to make it look like Heitman called the timeout. I do not remember it going down that way. But unfortunately, we have this awful situation now.
It's not an awful situation. It's hilarious. I can't believe they're going to go all the way. First of all, where's the rest of the team?
Our guys demand, we're feeling good. We have this German very, very confused now. They need 5 of them to be just one guy from Canada.
That is the most Canadian person ever.
So Jan Heitman has spoken about this moment many times. At the point he discovers the guy has aces, he's like, what are you doing? Go out there and call, and now I have to buy all the Canadians beers. Wait for the reactions. Wait for the reactions.
Okay.
All right, our action is back, and we're on Sasha.
I call it.
Still doesn't turn the cards over. Worst slow roll in history.
What a hoser, eh?
Why you even call timeout? Such a slow roll.
This poor guy.
Sorry, guy.
It's good position. Nice goal.
That's embarrassing. No, honestly, that's really embarrassing. I didn't know.
We're going to need the UN to resolve this one.
Now, if Jan were a brilliant coach, he would say the only way we can spin this is that you're doing it to be funny.
No, no one's going to buy that. So unless there is a king on the river, the Germans double up and survive.
King on the river. King on the river. River card. Give us one time. One time.
No justice. Thanks for watching this video. Make sure to subscribe for more awesome poker content. And check out this video. The YouTube algorithm seems confident you'll like it.